Hi cruise friends, I'm gonna show you around today at the MSC Seascape, one of the largest and also one of the newest and biggest ship of the MSC Cruises. And there are a lot of exciting things that we're gonna check out today. Of course, the pool deck on deck 16. We got the infinity pool, the bridge of sights, which has awesome views. It's perfect if you can sit on the pool deck, if you have some parties over there. This is Tony, your cruise mentor. Let's dive into the ship tour. Here's some impressions from the marina pool. At the beginning, I wasn't sure because you have the pool in the middle, and from the cruise ships that I know, it might be not enough space, but they have a really clever solution, because what they do is they have a merengue class at 10 p.m. and everyone is already dancing, and at 10:30 there's different kind of parties after that, like the white party, we had the tropical party, especially here in the Caribbean. It's really one of my favorite things if a ship has a pool deck like this with some pool parties, that not everything is inside. That's also the reason why I chose the ship. Of course, I also give other ships a chance. So for example, there's the MSC World America. So I'm also excited to check that out, hopefully with you guys again in the future. If you go up from deck 16, you will have the nice view over here. And also there's the sports deck, some aerobic class going on here, sometimes also stretching classes, movie nights, everything on the pool deck. I personally am a huge fan of this concept with this pool deck. For all the adrenaline junkies, we got Robotron, which is like a robot arm that can lift you up to 53 meters, and you can enjoy the awesome views. Now still on deck 16, where you can also have a nice view, especially for departure and arrival. Of course, there are a lot of things also for the kids and everyone who wants to have fun. So we got some different kind of water slides. We got the Pirates Cove. It's a nice area, especially in Pirates of Caribbean style. And if you go further from the pool deck, you come to the back of the ship, where I see the arrival, departure, and you can have really great views. And we also got another big highlight. Let's have a look at the back of the ship from the bridge of sights. And this is an awesome view to deck 8, where the infinity pool is. And over here on the left side, you can just eat in the buffet restaurant outside. And over here you can have a coffee, tea in one of the 15 lounges and bars. And I especially like this elevator here, because you got some nice cinematic views. Just some basic facts about the ship. It's from November 2022. This is one of the largest ships of this whole MSC Cruises, so it's 339 meters long, like 3 soccer courts roundabout. It has the capacity for 5,877 guests. You can just walk around, sit outside everywhere, so especially great for those people who have an inside cabin. Right, now we go further from the back of the ship, more to the front of the ship. You can say deck 8, also the Promenade deck. And as I already mentioned, a lot of sun chairs available. Doesn't matter if you want sun, if you want some shade. Within this cruise, our cabin 15240 is over there on deck 15. Over there you've got the marketplace restaurant, and we like it because sometimes we got some live music from here. If you don't like it, you can just close the door. Then we got over the deck 15, later on the MSC Yacht Club cabins. Everything concerning MSC Yacht Club is mostly in the front. Let's take a look inside. And what is really smart, you press the door, so especially when you are laying outside, the door is not opening all the time, maybe because of the wind. Let's take a look. And so many things still to explore. So for example, we just explored this lounge cocktail bar. You also got a kind of winery. You can even select the different kind of wines you wanna explore. And as I mentioned, it's 6,000 people, but it's not too busy. And I'm super positively surprised. Here we got the Atrium. This is different because on some European ships, this is the area where some of the main shows are going on and they have no separate theater. Here on MSC, we got the Atrium and we got the theater. Here on deck 7 in the front of the ship, we got the Chora Theater. There's space for over 300 people. You can book your slot over the app, and there are a lot of different kind of shows going on over here. And also this is some kind of motto from the ship. It's like New York, for example. Here we got the Times Square and many different other bars. As you see in the vlog, there's also some live music. Sometimes over 100 attractions that you can check out. Trust me, it will never get boring, especially on a sea day like this. I wrote down like 8 different things I want to do. In the end, I maybe will do 1 or 2 or 3 things, but it's always good to try out something new. Now we come to the spa area in the front of the ship. And besides the spa area, there's also the sports area. This is just a sneak peek of the gym. I'm not gonna film because today is a sea day and I wanna respect everyone doing their workout in private, but you will see it in one of the vlogs. And now we head off to deck number 18. In the front of the ship, you got mostly the MSC Yacht Club area, so with several separate pools, separate jacuzzis. Hopefully, with your support, this channel will grow, and in the future we will explore together also. Of course, MSC means Europe meets Americans. You have, for example, over here sports bars, you got a super big casino. So for every nationality and every taste, something that they like and can enjoy. One area of the ship that is totally underrated is deck 7, especially in the back of the ship. You've got the Cabaret Rouge with different kind of shows and also some other restaurants. And since so many people are just walking along on deck 8, they don't check out here the back part of deck 7. So here you see a very nice and cinematic view for some good pictures and videos. It probably has something to do with the French Moulin Rouge in Paris. You got different kind of musicians. You got some people that sing, like some single players. You got some people with violin, and also sometimes like karaoke. It's a very relaxed and nice spot where you can also just hang out because it's in the back of the ship. You have some awesome views. You can just have a drink, read a book. So yeah, this also a nice secret spot I can recommend here on MSC Seascape. We now arrived at deck 16, and this is one of my favorite decks because here we got the Marketplace restaurant, and especially outside it's really nice to sit in the sun, to have breakfast, dinner, lunch here, and even in the evening in the back part of the ship you have a lot of space. You can have some nice romantic dinner, enjoy the view. Of course, we got 11 restaurants. There's the big marketplace buffet restaurant, and besides this, of course, we got a lot of specialty restaurants. Me personally, I mostly go to dinner at the Yondal restaurant, and then I have my a la carte there, and mostly for breakfast and lunch I will go to the marketplace restaurant. Also, concerning the opening hours, this is just a breakfast time, but this restaurant has nearly open 24 hours a day, so you always have a big selection. It's always worth it to take a look. For the breakfast, especially like British American breakfast with hash browns, baked beans, grilled tomatoes. This was, I would say, just a fourth of the marketplace restaurant. Imagine how many possibilities you still have, and even if you're with a family, you always find a nice and peaceful, quiet spot. We mostly eat here, and in the evening we mostly go to the a la carte restaurant. I'm really positively surprised because I thought here in the Caribbean that the food will be mostly American, but it's a great mixture of, especially what the Italians can do really good is the pizza, is the pasta, is the bread, is the antipasti, and then of course you have some American influence for the food, but it's a really good quality, so I'm positively surprised. If you go further from the marketplace restaurant, you come to some tropical heat. We are here in the jungle pool area. You can still have a swim in the pool, relax in the jacuzzi. You can always come here, relax, even if the weather is not the best. And especially for the kids, it's a good opportunity because nowadays if you go to like a swimming place like this, you have to pay a lot of money, and here everything is already included. I'm not 100% sure, but it even looks like that they could open this, so that might be also interesting. And then we also got some different areas for table tennis, billiard and stuff. This is the kids area, and they also did like cute dancing shows yesterday. We also got some lounges and areas where you can just relax and enjoy the sea. Let's do a quick wrap up of this ship tour of the MSC Seascape. As you saw, it's a huge ship. Even though nearly 6,000 guests can stay here, you still have the possibility to find spots where you can relax. It doesn't seem that it's too crowded. Personally, my highlights are, for example, deck 16, the pool deck, because you can have awesome pool parties. Deck 8 is really great, especially if you have an inside cabin. Then of course all the different kind of lounges, so if you just want to relax where it's not too busy, this is the place to be. And also the mixture of the restaurant, so you have a la carte, you have buffet. Would I recommend this ship compared to, let's say, maybe some ships with only 3,000 guests, or some even bigger ships with like up to 7,000 plus people? For me, this is a perfect mixture. I can highly recommend this ship, and I would also book it in the future. So I hope you like this ship tour, and if you like, just check out the channel. There are a lot of other videos, for example vlogs, also a cabin tour from our balcony cabin. So see you in the next video. Stay on course. Your cruise mentor, over and out.